Okay, so I want to show you something really cool, and if this does not show you for 100% what all this stuff is, okay, nothing will. Hey, remember how all this happens, okay? It's like looking down at the end of the stump I showed you at the beginning of day 3 here. Okay, now watch this. All the flat edges, okay? All the little pieces and parts, okay? Just gonna show you this first. So this looks like a little wood pile, okay? These are fresh pieces that fell off from up there. And just because this right here is not really recognizable, you just gotta look around and you'll see what everything is, okay? I want you to look at this first. Okay, that's more of the color it should be, okay? Because that is fresh and it's not exposed, but look. Look at this. If this doesn't show you, it's all wood, okay? You know what this looks like? One of them tables that they have laid out for like a coffee table or something like that. Like if you were to lay that flat and put polyurethane on it. We're gonna go over there and take a really close look at it, okay? And I'll show you that all the stuff like this that has the moss and discoloration, this is what it looked like originally. So hold on. So as we walk over there, I'm gonna show you, it's just all the same of everything else I've been showing you, okay? Why this is like this? Maybe it's like that because God wanted us to see it, okay? This is incredible. I hope it shows up on camera as good as I see it. It's the same way the wood breaks down today. Why it cuts off here and the moss starts, I couldn't tell you. Like I said, maybe we're meant to see it. This is truly incredible. This is what makes it all worth it, to be able to show the truth. That's how everything is. But it has the discoloration and the moss on it, okay? We'll go over here and take a look. Up here, it's really got the moss on it. You come down here and you start seeing the actual color of the wood. That doesn't have the moss on it, okay? I just wanted to show you this one more time. Okay. That's what it all should look like. Okay, people, we're gonna keep on going. So like all this is getting swallowed up, and you can't see a lot of it except for what's exposed on top. And this is a great example. Down here is exposed, but it's starting to get covered, or has been for a very long time. All the thin layer of vegetation and grasses and pine needles that's growing over it in the last 4,000 years. So if you get up on top, up there, it's just like this grassland, but there's areas where it's exposed, like this stuff right here. Okay, like this is getting covered over right here, and only this is exposed. And eventually, this is what happened to it. I'm gonna pause it, we'll walk over there. This is pretty incredible here. Look at this. This thing, it looks like it starts right here. It goes all the way up. All the way up and way down around the other side. It was so massive, man. And here's your split. And here's your split. You imagine them stumps I've been showing you laying sideways, okay, instead of upright. Hey, it's just like that, but massive. So I want to give you guys a visual here, okay? I told you about the radius of a tree. The bigger the radius is, going around the outside, the flatter it's going to be, the bigger the radius. So if you look right here, this going all the way down, it's got a very slight radius to it, and it's going all the way down there. This is one branch coming all the way up, but much of it's missing because you see right here how high it really was. So all that, and it was probably taller, but just for here, we're gonna say it was this tall. All this right here is missing, going all the way down like that. It's all missing, okay? And it would be like that going all the way back. It would be this much taller. All this is falling away all the way down, okay? And then you get the gap that's in between them. And this was another one in between the gaps that went around, up and over, and all the way down. And so much of this here is missing. And this is the gap here in between them. And you come over here, okay? You got another gap right here. And right down here is another section. So you got the section I'm standing on, you got this section over here, and I've shown you in the trees today how they split apart. Not only how they break down, but how they split apart. So you see here, all this is here, but this ends right here. All this used to be like this. All this is gone right here, all this. This was part of a branch, went all the way up, actually higher. And it's all fallen away. But you see the gaps in between them, okay? This gap ran all the way down. But look at this. This is incredible. Do you understand how all this is gone all the way down? It's just incredible. And the radius on this branch was so large, it seems flat, but it's not. It has a very slight radius. This thing was thousands of feet in diameter. It's just one of them pieces. This would be one, like if you're looking down at one of them old cedar stumps, this would be just one of them little tiny pieces sticking out. Oh, gee. And eventually this piece right here will fall off. They just continually fall off. Just like that. And I've shown you many times in the video how you get them pieces with the flat edge. Okay? Yep, it's pretty incredible. So, standing back here, you've seen the front of that, where that much was missing. All this is gone. This whole thing went up and around. And you see over here, Roxy! Okay, I'm gonna find a different spot. Okay, so I got a kind of a good example for you. Remember I just told you that all this top part of this branch going down, the whole distance is gone, and it used to be this much taller or higher. So an example would be, you see here, all this is falling away. So when this piece right here falls away, let me get a better lighting. Okay. When this piece right here falls away, it'll only look like it was this tall, but all this has been gone. Okay. Just go walk down here. You see part of the grain, part of the wood. Okay? Look at how massive these are. That's just one of them just perfect pieces. Okay. I'm gonna pause it a moment. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it rolling until I get back down to this path we were on, just so you can walk with me. Like, that's what I said this video was about. You okay, girl? See how this is all getting buried? Watch. Got some pretty cool stuff. Okay, we're ready to go. I want to give you some overviews. Look at how incredible this is. This is absolutely life-changing. It really is. And you come over here, just see the massive size of these things. Just walking slow so you guys can get a good view of it. And more of the gaps. I gotta do the limbo here. Hey, Grace. Grace. She's a pretty girl. That dog doesn't have an ounce of fat on her, man. I feed that dog like a horse, man. Look at this. This is just incredible. And it's just endless. And you guys get a grasp of how massive these trees were, and the branches, all these branches here just piled up. And once again in the back, that's just all part of the source tree.